Is Canggu Bali gonna be too crazy for you? My last time in Canggu, my girlfriend and I had just gotten to Bali. This was 2 months ago, and the traffic was just a bit too crazy for us. By us, I mean her. So today I'm going back to Canggu on a bit of an exploratory mission to see if I think it's still gonna be too crazy for her, or if I think now that she's a bit more used to motorbikes and everything, if it's gonna be a place she could see herself living. My first stop in Canggu is a place called Urban Bites. I ate here all the time when I was here in Canggu last time because it was really close to where we lived, and they have 3 things on the menu for less than 40,000 IDR that are all really, really good. Sometime later, I am absolutely starving again. Time to find my favorite dish, which is nasi campur. I have a couple favorite places in Ubud, but I'm gonna try to find a place that could potentially be my new favorite place here in Canggu for nasi campur. There's so many signs everywhere that you gotta cruise really slow to have a chance at finding what you're looking for. I found one nasi campur place, but it was closed, unfortunately. I think they opened at like 6 p.m. That's the one, 20,000. So it's no nasi campur, but bakso is delicious, and I'm really, really hungry, so I didn't want to take any more time to look around. Look, there's even chicken legs in it. That was some of the best bakso I have eaten. I'll definitely be coming back here quite a bit if I do ever move to Canggu. Now I'm going to head to the beach because it is high tide right now. I kind of want to see how many surfers are in the water over at Canggu Beach. And it was windy, too windy to use the audio, unfortunately. Too windy to even fly my drone, but there were some surfers going for it, and there were even some kite surfers out there. I was actually walking on this beach last night, and I was really surprised to see how many foreigners were actually walking this beach and just in Canggu in general. Canggu is definitely the hotspot of tourism right now in Bali. I would guess that more than 50% of the foreigners that are in Bali are in Canggu. That's, I've no data to back that up, just a hypothesis. Beach was cool, couldn't really talk down there, it was too windy. All right, I think what we'll do next here is we'll go to the Canggu shortcut. The Canggu shortcut is this little stretch of road that makes it so you don't have to get all onto the main road to get from one part of Canggu to the other. It kind of connects the 2 different areas of Canggu together and can save you a ton of time and avoid having to go on the main road. That guy's probably gonna take the shortcut. No, I don't know. Anyway, I am going to go check out the shortcut, which previously was Hadley's, the thing that is the sketchiest thing. It's the sketchiest part of driving in all of Canggu, so let's go check that out. As I cruise over to the Canggu shortcut, let me briefly walk you guys through the general gist of the way that Canggu is laid out. So here's a map of Canggu. As you can see, there's a couple roads on the map that start at the ocean and then run straight inland, okay? And most of the restaurants and hotels and guest houses and bars and stuff like that are on these roads. And as you can see, there's kind of a northern part of Canggu and a southern part of Canggu, and it's not very easy to get from one part to the other. But if you're living in Canggu, you're gonna wanna get from one side to the other all the time. And to do that, you only have 2 options. You can take the main road or the shortcut. If you take the main road, it's gonna take you 15 to 20 minutes to get from one side to the other because you have to go quite a ways inland to get on the main road. And then the main road has a ton of traffic, ton of big trucks. The intersections are always all backed up and it moves really, really slow. And then there's the Canggu shortcut. And we're about to go see what it looks like today, but this is what it looked like 2 months ago when I was here. It was in really, really bad shape. It was really dangerous, and yet it was really busy. So obviously it was less than ideal. If someone's a newbie at driving a motorbike, the shortcut is not a road that you want to be on. At least it wasn't 2 months ago, but let's go see what it looks like today.
Some kind of warning, 'cause we've been down this road before.
Wow, that shortcut is way better than it used to be. But also, I think that it's not actually that different. Obviously, the road's a lot nicer now, but I think there's a big sense of like just before I had gotten used to being on the motorbike a lot, it all felt a lot crazier. Where now that traffic, like even at that big intersection, doesn't really faze me at all. That's just, I'm used to traffic like that now. But I can definitely see how if I just got off the airplane from the US, like that traffic would still be pretty intimidating. But now after 2 months of driving around in Bali, like that just feels like nothing, like not too bad at all. And I think Hadley would agree, she wouldn't be freaked out by that traffic at all. All right, travelers, so now that I've taken you along for a ride on the Canggu shortcut, shown you the new Canggu shortcut, shown you what the main road is like, only you can decide if Canggu is going to be too crazy for you or not. But if you think this is too crazy for you, or this is too crazy for you, then Canggu might not be the place to start when you come to Bali. You might want to spend a little bit of time in Uluwatu or Ubud first, because honestly, Canggu, like this traffic was pretty crazy for my girlfriend and I when we first got there, but all it took was a little bit of warming up to being in Bali. And, you know, in no time, this was no longer too crazy, and we're able to perfectly like feel comfortable on these roads. At least I speak for myself. My girlfriend would feel comfortable, maybe not riding on these roads yet, but definitely being on the back of my bike. So yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, please do me a huge favor, smash that like button for me. It helps me out a lot. Hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be making a ton more Bali videos. And all right, travelers, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Oh.